Bud, this is my cheat sheet for Wednesday, January the 18th. This is something that is near and dear to me and you too if you either work for a small business or are a small business owner. The option to have 401k plans for your employees. This is something that many small businesses struggle with because, number one, if you're in competition for key talent at a small business, it's hard to compete with all of the benefits that larger companies can offer, especially 401k plans, which still remain, in my opinion, the single best in retirement vehicle. Only 43% of small businesses actually offer 401k plans currently, and a big part of that is cost. It's the economies of scale. Most 401k plans have a price tag that is double for the businesses offering it what it is for larger competition with more people and more money invested on the plans. Until you reach $500 million in assets, you don't reach the top price breaks that are offered by, say, the Fidelities of the world. Obviously, most small businesses don't have $500 million in assets being invested by their employees, so they end up paying twice as much, which means that most small businesses don't offer plans at all. Where there are new low-cost options that are going to level the playing field, the expense rate would be the same for small businesses as large businesses. This should be good in helping retain top talent. I have those options listed on my physical cheat sheet, so you can check that out. But I really hope that this does help make it a more competitive playing field and allow small businesses to offer 401k plans to their employees. Here's some trends in housing taking place right now. This is courtesy of the folks at Bankrate, and I've seen a lot of this firsthand myself. We're seeing price stabilization around the entire country right now, meaning that it does appear that, I've said locally, I think we hit our bottom sometime late 2010 and really have stabilized throughout much of the last year. We've actually seen some markets begin to increase in price a little bit, but price stabilization around the country, a rush of foreign investors into our market, extraordinarily quick sales, in fact, even competition for a lot of foreclosed properties and short sale properties that are being listed right now. We are seeing record low mortgage rates continue to go out the door, many sub 4% 30-year fixed mortgages, and there is pent-up demand to refi under the new HARP rule. More on this. I'm going to follow up on this later in the week. Not all the banks are still on board with HARP, which is a new program that allows you to refinance underwater mortgages as long as you've been current. Not all the banks have gotten on board as quickly as many had hoped, so there is some hope that as they do get with the program, that you'll be able to refi your underwater home. Natural gas hit a 10-year low yesterday. This continues to be a great frustration of mine. Number one, natural gas burns far cleaner than does our traditional unleaded fuel or diesel that you put into your car. The other big thing, price. If you equated the BTU of natural gas to a gallon and you were to fill up your car right now, these 10-year low prices, it would cost you approximately about $1.05 a gallon to fill up your car. Compare that to what you're paying, and again, it's cleaner. And we continue with no natural gas policy of any import in this country, and we continue to export more of it than we use here, while other countries get the benefit that I just mentioned on price. One day, right? One day. All right, and Apple. They have announced a media event Thursday. Here's the interesting thing. No product announcement coming. I mean, you got to think that the iPad 3, or whatever they want to call it, is going to be around the corner here. But regardless, it looks like yesterday I talked about how many forms of higher education are not adjusting to technology. Little birdie has made me aware that it looks like they might actually be tackling higher education. It could be Apple's initiative in the classroom using their technology. That's the cheat sheet for today. We shall see tomorrow.